long, long time ago, God asked a man named Abram to leave the beautiful city of Ur where he lived and move to another country. You see, the people of Ur didn't love God, but Abram loved God and God loved Abram. God promised to show Abram the way to the new land. God loves us and helps us follow him too. So Abram, his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and all of their servants hurried and scurried to pack everything they owned. They packed tents. They packed blankets. They packed clothes and jewelry. Whew, what a big job! Finally, Abram and his family, his servants, and all his flocks of animals began the long journey to the new land. Abram's journey took him hundreds and hundreds of miles across a hot desert. Abram and his family and his servants and his animals walked and walked and walked. Finding enough food and water for all those people and animals was a hard job. One day they came to a huge tree. Can you find the tree in the picture? There aren't very many trees in the desert, so Abram and his family enjoyed the cool shade. While they rested there, God spoke to Abram again. God promised to give the land around the tree to Abram and his family. Abram built an altar to mark the special place where God talked to him. Then Abram traveled on until he came to a big hill. He pitched his tent on the hill and looked all around at the land God had given him. Abram built another altar to thank God for guiding him. Abram, his wife Sarai, and his nephew Lot lived in the new land, and God blessed them. Soon, they had so many animals that their shepherds couldn't find enough grass and water to feed them all. Abram's shepherds and Lot's shepherds began to argue.
Hey! Abram's sheep were here first! No way! We always bring Lot's sheep here. You'll have to find another place for Abram's sheep.
Abram said to Lot, "This is silly. Our shepherds shouldn't be fighting. God has given us this whole land. You choose which part of the land you want, then I'll take my animals somewhere else." Lot looked all around. On one side, he saw a green valley with plenty of grass and water, and even some cities. The other side looked rough and hilly. There was hardly a patch of grass to be seen. So Lot said, "I'll take that green valley over there." Abram could have said, "No, you just want the best land for yourself." But he didn't. Abram was kind, and he knew that God would provide food and water for his animals. And sure enough, God gave Abram just what he needed. God loves us and gives us what we need too. Late one night, God spoke to Abram again. God led Abram outside and said, "Look at the sky. There are so many stars that you can't count them. One day you'll have a son. Your son will have children, and his children will have children. Your family will grow and grow until you can't count all the people in it, just as you can't count all the stars in the sky." Then God gave Abram and Sarai new names to help them remember God's promise. God changed Abram's name to Abraham, which meant father of many. God changed Sarai's name to Sarah, which meant princess.